seeing people post on their social media about their life makes you wish you had their life. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is another episode of Thirsty Thursday, sipping on that tea with your boy j.o.d. We have a good one today, but before we get into it, you know what to do right now. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now, right here. Hit that button, hit the subscribe. Go ahead, I'll wait for a little bit. Make sure you hit the bell button that you get notifications every time I upload a video. If you haven't yet, of course, and make sure you hit the like button to show your appreciation of the video, not just for this video but any other videos that I have created. So go ahead and do that. This video that I'm about to make, that you're about to watch, is really coming off a Instagram video that I saw from a local artist who is now living in Los Angeles. He goes by C-Crave. He made this spectacular video. When I watched the video, it made me feel like I gotta add to it, or I just have to do my perspective on the video itself. So shout outs to C-Crave. Yo, go ahead and go watch this video. His Instagram, C-Crave is forever. That's C-Crave is forever. I'm gonna drop his Instagram tag on the video like always, and of course on the description box. Make sure you go and do that. C-Crave is forever. It was close to 15 minutes. So if you got time to watch this video, go ahead and watch that video. Go ahead and watch this video first so you can see the original video and why I made this. It's like a response, but more adding to it. So go ahead and make sure you watch that. Make sure you go follow him. C-Crave is forever. Here's a little quote from that whole 15-minute video. And his title is "My life isn't perfect, and that's perfectly fine." Let me say that one more time for you guys in the back that didn't hear it. My life isn't perfect, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone posts their wins, but not their losses. Everyone posts their wins, but not their losses. Every now and then you will go and check on social media, no matter what it is, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You're going to see people posting about, oh, I got this job, I got this new job. But no one never really posts about the rejections or the process that they had to go through to get that job. Everyone wants to put anything that's positive, but not really about the negative. If you really think about it, you gotta make sure you post both sides of it to show that your life isn't perfect. And of course, that's perfectly fine. No one's perfect. I don't believe in the word perfect. No one's perfect. No one's life is perfect. And that's perfectly fine. So like I said, so everyone's always want to post about their jobs that they have, but not the jobs that they lost or the jobs that they inquired and try to get but did not get, but they don't post about that. Everyone wants to post the good times they have with their partner, all their love and affection towards them, but they don't show the mentally and the physically abuse that they get from the partner. Not saying that we need to see all of it, but if you're gonna plan to share your story or share your life to the world, you gotta show both worlds. You gotta show that you're not perfect, because people are gonna see that and assume that your life is so perfect. Now they want to have what you have. They want to have your life that you're living. They don't see you struggle. They don't see you and your partner having fights, arguments. They think that you're always living that good life, that you and your partner is always happy 24/7. And which is not always true, but they don't show that. If you don't know who he is, his name is Fabby Davis Jr., aka Mr. Fab. On Instagram, he always does live sessions, him recording. One of the things that stuck to me was that people will always post the final product of their recording of a song in the studio. They don't show the process of them recording that song, all the mistakes that they gone through, all the repeated. They have to say the same verses over and over and over. They don't show that. But what I like about Mr. Fab is that he shows that studio sessions he goes live into. He shows that he's not perfect, and that's perfectly fine. He shows that he has to go through a couple of different takes before he gets that right lyrics or even the right get the right verse going. And he shows that. He shows the mistakes that he has to go through to make sure his product is perfect. But a lot of artists, they don't show that. They don't show all the takes that it took them to get where they at with their song. You gotta keep shooting. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep on taking shots. If you talk about basketball, you gotta keep on making attempts to shoot the ball. If even though you think you got 10 straight shots, you gotta keep going, because you never know when you're gonna end up falling off. You gotta keep them motivated to keep going to the studio, keep on practicing. People don't realize that everyone goes through the same issues that we're going through. Not just right now, but just in everyday situation. When it comes to careers, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to relationships. A lot of people think that they're on their own, but really they're not. A lot of people are going through the same thing. It is crazy how people think they are on their own. They only think they're the ones not living the good life. But everyone else they see on social media, that they are living the good life. That their life is perfect. But my life isn't perfect. The next person I see on social media is not perfect. No one's living that perfect life. And a lot of people, when they post stuff, is they think they're really happy, but really deep down they're not happy what they're doing. They're not happy where they at with their life when it comes to their relationship, work-wise, career-wise. But they're only doing it just to show face, just to show out, just to post on social media. But after that, once you see through the picture, they're not happy. They act like they're happy. They could say they're happy, but are they really happy? Everyone has their own path on where we want to go to. No one's going through the same path. Maybe some parts we are, but really you're living your own path. And you gotta focus on that. You gotta focus on you and your own path. If you get distracted by someone else's path, by what you see on social media, you're gonna get distracted and you're gonna go off course and you're gonna lose that path. So you gotta keep on going through and follow your own path. By the time you're done with the path, you're gonna be where you want to be at by your own time. Yes, it might take longer than someone else there, but that's okay. As long you get there, as long whatever route you take, that you are happy that you are where you at. Be happy, that enjoy that. Don't focus too much on someone's life. You might see them with a family. You might envision yourself when you were younger, back in high school, that you're gonna get married. That you're gonna find your partner by 25. You're gonna get married by 27. You're gonna have kids by 29. You're gonna have a house by you hit 30. And once you hit 25, you're single. 27, you're still single. What you envisioned back in high school isn't what you're going through right now. Once you hit the milestone, you haven't accomplished what you envisioned back in high school. That's okay. Things will not always turn out as the way you planned it to be. And that's fine. Because you're going to end up getting there no matter what it takes. As long as you continue to have that goal in your head that you're going to get there. You're going to find your partner. If it's not 25, it's going to be at 27. It's going to be 28 by the time you have kids, or get married by 29, house by 30, and so on and so on. You got to have that vision that you're going to make it there. You're going to follow your path. Don't get distracted by what you see on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is. Don't focus on that. Focus on yourself, that you're going to get to the place where you want to be. Don't be too hard on yourself just because you're not where you're at. your life isn't perfect. Like C. Crave has been saying forever in this video, that is perfectly fine. That your life isn't perfect. My life isn't perfect. I don't know whose life is perfect. You could say your life is perfect, but in the end, you're not happy. As long as you're happy and you love what you're doing, you love where you're at right now, when it comes to your relationship, if you love yourself, if you love your career, your job, your family, as long as you are happy, that should be what matters the most. Don't worry about everything else. Just remember that life is a process. You will get to where you want to be at as long as you continue to focus on that. If you don't focus on that, there's no point. So continue to follow your path, your own path. Once you think that you are happy, that you're satisfied with what you got, no, don't be that. Always look forward to improving yourself, improving your mental state, your relationship. Always try to improve yourself. And it's got to start with yourself. You got to improve it. You got to make sure that you are continue, like it go back to the beginning, is you got to keep practicing. You got to keep going to the gym. You got to keep on working on trying to get to better yourself, because once you do that, everything else will roll in. Whatever you see on social media won't affect you anymore, because you are happy with the life and the path you are in. Everything else will be nothing but distraction. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about the distraction. Don't worry about the negativity. Leave that behind. Focus on you and your path. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I know you guys hear that all the time. There is light at the end of the tunnel. If you see that light in the end, follow that. Follow that path. Things will get better as long as you are continue to go through it. You're going to be happy that you did that. You're going to be happy that you went through a lot of obstacles just to get that, because you had a lot of confidence on yourself that you could get to where you want to be. Not because of what you see. You did not take shortcuts. It doesn't matter how long it will take you to get there. You'll make it there when you are ready to be there. Appreciate the stops that you're making towards that goal, to that dream. Appreciate everything else that you see. It's like driving in the highway or in the road, when you're making that stops to put some gas or just to look at the view that you're going through. Just stop and look at your windows. Look at what are you going through, and know that by the time you get to your destination, you will be happy that you are there. The timing, again, maybe take longer than someone else, but that's fine. As long as you make it there, as long as you make it to wherever you want to be at in life, as long as you focus on that, as long as you are positive that you're going to make it there, and you work hard to get to where you're at, that's all you got to do. Really, just be happy, stay humble, and know that you're going to always be there. I'm going to end this video like how C. Crave has been saying it in this video. Your life isn't perfect, and that's perfectly fine. Thank you for watching this video for another episode of Thirsty Thursday, sipping on that tea with your boy j.o.d. It was a good one. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Yeah. Give it a like, of course. Again, make sure if you haven't yet from the beginning, or if you haven't yet in general, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Boom, 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 right there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want me to do a video on your post, if you got a question for me to answer for any episode of Thirsty Thursdays, go ahead and drop them on the comments below. Hit me up on the DMs and any of my social media. All those information about my socials will be on the description box, so make sure you go check that out. Make sure you guys take care of yourself and each other, my beautiful people. Have a nice day.